Hello everyone. So as you may have known, I've been taking a bit of a hiatus from Fire Emblem Heroes, because honestly there really isn't much to do right now. I guess there is the Tempest Trials, which I am kind of behind on, but I'll just gonna auto a lot on the last day, because it's so much of a grind right now, I just kind of take it in stride. And then there is the Voting Gauntlet, which is... I don't really like the Voting Gauntlet, to be perfectly honest with you. I hate having to check every hour for multipliers. So dumb. I don't like doing that. And I'm not into the whole waifu thing, to be honest. So I kind of just don't really care who wins or not. I'm just really in it for this. The feathers. I need more feathers for my new plans. Well, that being said, I'm just kind of been sitting on my ass and fattening up on orbs again, because I don't know what's going on, but they're really giving us a lot of orbs. Now, let me just show you something really cool. I found this out the other day. So apparently I can go to Orb Balance, and this will tell you what orbs are currently paid and what are free-to-play orbs. So yeah, I've gathered 93 free-to-play orbs since the whole Lissa business. That's actually pretty impressive, considering how much I spent thanks to you and your Christmas version. But anyway, enough rambling. So the main objective for today's video is the survey. So I've been kind of holding off on that because I'm kind of lazy, but now I feel like it's time to go and do the survey. So I actually filled up the survey quite a little bit already because, you know, I was like, oh, I'm laying on my bed, I'll just do my survey. But then I thought to myself, hey, you know, maybe it'll be a good idea to make a video of it, and, you know, we can talk a little bit about myself and everything. So here's how it is. Let's see, how often do you play games? I do it every day. If you miss a day, you miss quite a bit of things. I generally spend about an hour or two on this, so I don't spend too much time. I usually don't have much time. But when it comes to real games, though, I spend a very long time playing those. In fact, just the other day, I spent 3 hours, more than 3 hours, playing Fire Emblem Warriors. So on average, how much money do you spend? Well, goes without saying, yeah. So I played a couple games in the Fire Emblem series. I started playing Awakening, I played Warriors, of course, and way back in the days, I played a little bit of Blazing Blade. I actually got Shadow of Valentia, so maybe I'll just put that. I just never really had the time to play it, but I did have the game. So maybe I'll make a video of it at some point down the line, too. Anyway, so yeah, Blazing Blade came at a weird time. It was one of those times where I'm actually studying, you know, actually doing schoolwork. So I didn't really play it that much, but, you know, I had a little experience with it. Now, which of these are my favorites? It's Fire Awakening, unfortunately, because that's the game that I play the hell out of. Emblem Awakening came at a time where I didn't really have much to do, so I needed something to pass the time. And since I really like strategy games, those of you guys who know me, I actually play a lot of Romance of Three Kingdoms and other strategy games. I am a huge fan of those. Anyway, so let's see. What do I hear about Fire Emblem Heroes game? Oh, I remember, read it, yep. And of course, my friend Felix, who got me into this horrible game. He's a horrible person, and thanks to him, I end up spending too much money on a stupid cell phone game. You know, if it wasn't for him, I probably would have never played Heroes, and I would have just been playing regular games like a regular person. And now, here I am. Let's see, how satisfied are you with story maps? I'm kind of indifferent to it. And then your story maps, I guess the scenarios are kind of interesting. The characters are kind of interesting too, I should add that. But everything else, bah, whatever. And it's like, well, oh, I also set scenarios on. Yeah, I guess it really depends. Sometimes it's interesting, sometimes it isn't. The rewards are, I could be better. I need more orbs. I need more feathers. Most importantly, I need feathers. How satisfied are you with Training Tower? It's whatever. It's nice. It's a tool. I like using it, but that's it. It's a convenient way to strengthen characters. And unfortunately, it's not fun. I hate grinding. I really hate grinding. And you know what? As a matter of fact, I have to grind the Training Tower a little bit more because I ran out of those red seal things. I wanted to make Heavy Blade 3, but I ran out of those things. So I have to wait till, what, Monday to actually farm those things? That's gonna be a pain in the ass, but... Well, when it happens, I suppose. How satisfied are you with the arena? I don't really care much about that. Alright, so what do you like about arena? I guess the one thing I do like about it is that I get to see what kind of crazy builds people build up. And what do I dislike? Well, I hate the bonus characters, of course. I don't like it sometimes, though I understand the point, because, you know, you want to keep people mix things up. But then I can't really use the full potential of my strong characters when a bonus character that is there is not quite, well, part of the theme of my strongest characters. Next, how satisfied are you with Arena Assault? I'm a little dissatisfied with that because it's quite a bit of a grind. I hate grinds, like I still tell you. But just like Arena, I have to do it every week, so, you know, I do it. I look at people's units, and I should do that as well. And I could play at any time, so it's a little bit better than Arena, sort of, but honestly, yeah. So what do I dislike? One playthrough takes too long. That's how it is. I don't really care about how strong the enemies are. I can deal with any opponent, so it's not a big deal. So the main thing is that it just takes too long. I don't really like sitting on my ass playing a cell phone game for too long now, especially when it's grinding. I mean, if it's interesting, like maybe a co-op with some other people, then, you know, okay, alright, I don't mind playing for like 3 or 4 hours, but when I'm sitting by myself just doing Arena Assault, I get bored after like a couple battles. Though I should make a video of Arena Assault, you know, and I'll try to keep things interesting there too. Let's see, how satisfied are you with Grand Hero battles? I'm mostly satisfied. It's a nice little puzzle every time and then. I like the idea you get characters. I like the idea it takes some thought and strategies from time to time, and difficulty is not bad. And I also like the idea that I get it done, bam, I can go and do something else. And what do you dislike about Grand Hero battles? That's what I dislike, nothing in particular. How satisfied are you with your voting gauntlet? Well, I'm a little dissatisfied, as you already know. I hate having to check on it. It's so dumb. It's a boring system to get feathers. I have to do it because I need feathers, but it's a really, really, really boring system. I don't like it. I didn't like it before. I didn't like it now either. You know, back then when you can just dump all your feathers in for your favorite characters and they'll win. You know, that at least that actually made sense because that's actually a popularity contest. Now it's just, oh, I'm gonna flip a coin repeatedly, and then we'll see who gets the bonus at the last second or not. It's really, really dumb. I don't like it, and I hate especially that I have to check every hour to make sure there's a multiplier to make my points matter. What do you like about voting gauntlet? What do you know? I don't like anything. How do you like that? Well, I guess I say I get rewards. I really need feathers. They at least give you at least like 10k something worth of feathers each time, so it's something. What do you dislike? Well, you know, I don't care about 8-character tournament. It's not really interesting. I don't mind big group. My event rewards. Well, I guess 10k feathers really isn't all that much. I should say. You know, if you're gonna make me do something like this, give me like 20k feathers or something. I want a 5-star character each time. Damn it. I just need feathers, man. And I don't want to have to sit through every hour, look through your multipliers for this. I'm at work, I'm just like, pull out my cell phone. Oh, damn it. There's no multiplier. Oh well, put it down, and then I have to check again. And then, you know what? Sometimes I'm actually working. So I ended up missing multipliers because of this. And I hate that so much. I'm just like, oh, god damn it, dude, I missed this multiplier. This is like a 7.0 multiplier right before the end, and I missed it. Yeah, there's nothing more frustrating than that. So now I just kind of do multipliers whenever I see them. There's no reason to level up the character. As you know, being a level 1 character, you have a very easy time going through this. Even if I back a popular character, sometimes I still lose, you know. It no longer has its original objective. And when the hell did I do it? Oh, I accidentally pushed that. Here I am just rambling on and on and on. I hope I don't bore you guys too much with this. So here's the Tempest Trials thing. I am kind of indifferent to it. I mean, sometimes it's a decent challenge, but it becomes a grind after a little bit. Maybe I'll say a little dissatisfied instead. So what do I like? I can get rewards when I play a little. I really auto-play it after, like, the initial 2. And of course, it's because of the initial 2 that I have to do it. It's a chore to do it. I just want to auto all the time, but if you want to maximize your score, you kind of have no choice but to actually do the daily bonuses each day. But although at some point down the line, I'm probably gonna even auto those because I get really bored with this. I get bored if you make me do the same stuff over and over again. Are you satisfied with the advanced growth system? Well, a little bit. I mean, I like the summoner support and all that stuff. It's cute. I think we can do more than that though, like, you know, add quotes, but I am overall satisfied. Unlock potential. Well, I mean, you go from 1 star to another, so, you know, that's really, whatever. Inherent skill, though. Now, that I like. I really, really like the idea that I could, you know, turn a hero that is originally very much useless into some kind of powerful trogdor creature with a muscular arm sticking out of her where her wings should be and can burnate the countryside. That is why I like skill inheritance. You can turn your character into a Frankenstein monster and have them devastate everything. Merch allies? Psh, standard cell phone game fare. I don't really care much for it. Sacred Seal Forge. Now, that I kind of like. I mean, it's making me grind seals right now. That's the one thing I don't really like about it. Coins, I kind of don't like that either. But, you know, I understand that there has to be some progression, so, you know, I'm satisfied with what it is. I just hate grinding, so my vote might be a little bit biased. Weapon Refinery, it's the same token. You know, we have those little shards, but we have to go through some stupid things for it. So I don't like doing that either. But overall, I like the idea of the Weapon Refinery, so, you know, I'm also overall satisfied with it. Confer Blessing. Well, I hate the blessing thing so much. Honestly, it's completely there to set up for whales to go and spend lots of money on legendary heroes. But you know what? I am not gonna do that unless the legendary hero is, well, interesting. Honestly, the original characters are cute. I kind of like Fjorm, but I don't know about plus 10ing her yet. Main problem with the legendary banners is that we're looking at 3 shared colors. That's their way to, you know, suck money out of us, you know, so that we have 2 specific pity breakers at 8% apiece to keep you from getting a legendary hero in which you can confer blessings with. I don't like that. I really don't like this money-grabbing business strategy that they have. You know, 8%, oh, sounds really good on paper, but then once you realize, once you actually do it, you realize that it's actually not all that great. And I'm sure a lot of you have noticed this by now. So, not much to go on that. Alright, so now I caught up to where I was before I stopped and thought that it was a good idea to make a video about this. So let's see. Anything about the frequency of events. Voting Gauntlet, Tempest Trial, Grand Hero Battles. Sometimes it's not quite enough. Though I would kind of hope that it'd be set to mainly Grand Hero Battles, but yeah, I'll just do it not quite enough. Generally, it'd be better if we have more things to do. Are you generally satisfied with events? I am indifferent. I like Grand Hero Battle, but I hate Voting Gauntlet. Tempest Trial is a grind, but I like the seal rewards, so again, indifferent. Tell us, you know, an event you would like to try and play. Let's see. A co-op with friends. Real time would be cool. Real time would be cool. Live PvP is kind of, I can see it being really bad, but co-op with friends, can't go wrong with that. Still, you know, live PvP would be nice, but I would overall prefer co-op with friends more than anything else. So since it says an event, not an events, I will just go with that. Alright, next. In Fire Emblem Heroes, what's the most important part of a character to you? Ooh, that's kind of personality, voice, dialogue, attachment to past titles, mini version of the character, there are bonus character, skills. That's me as a it's probably their personality. I use characters because I like the characters. I do like to mess with the stats too. I mean, there are some characters that excels with their stats, but most importantly, I have to make sure that their personality is something I like to enjoy myself with. Unfortunately, though, you don't really see that when you're actually playing the game. It's mostly when you're not playing the game that you're looking at the personality of the characters. Ironic, because if I'm talking about in-game, though, I'll probably talk about stats, the skills. Most importantly, the skills. Like, for example, with Guntra, I kind of don't really know her, but I've her skill to be very entertaining, even though it's very dangerous. You know, the idea that you can start every turn and suddenly debuff someone with like -6 attack and speed, that's scary, and also very dangerous. But I like that. I like that kind of stuff, you know? That's the whole reason why I like strategy games, because I like unique stuff like that happening. Although I really hate having to see it behind a paywall, but such is how it is. But when it comes to a character, though, if we're just talking about characters, definitely their personality. Alright, are there any play other? Oh yeah, I have. And please provide the titles. God damn it. At this point, I might as well. Sheesh. I still play Clash Royale. So let me put that in. Not Clash of Clans. Oh god, not that. Never that. Clash Royale I play. At one point I played whatchamacallit. Unison League. There we go. Unison League. I'll give you that because I didn't waste money on that. And before that I played a stupid game called Hero Buster, and that was a stupid game. No, it's a stupid game. And then I also played Dokkan Battle, so I'll just put that down as well. Although I didn't play it for very long, I will put it down. So I played these three mainly. Hero Buster is kind of a bootleg game anyway, so I don't really need to talk about it. Next, including Fire Emblem Heroes, what do you think the most fun? Well, fortunately for you, I actually still find this game fun, despite the fact that you've been boring me with no events. But, you know, when there are actually things to do, it's actually a fun game. The other games, they're fun too. I like Clash Royale, it's real-time strategy and all that wonderful jazz. But in the end, you know, I really like the style that Fire Emblem Heroes has. Would you like to play a mode where you build up your town and gradually make it bigger? Oh man, are we turning this into a Clash of Clans now? Still, it sounds interesting. It sounds interesting. I don't know what the upper limit is. I don't know what the implication is. But you know what? I might want to play that. I like to play that, but I don't know. Should I say that? It does sound really interesting. You know what? Screw it. I'll just say I like to play that, and if it's terrible, we'll just make fun of it, like we do with everything else. Would you like to play a mode where you can battle other players in real time? I might want to play that. I can see it being a problem, though, with certain builds. And, well, if it comes down to it, I have techniques to give people a bad time. So I'll just go with that for now. Would you like to play a mode where you build and defend your town from... Oh, what is this? Now we're really talking about Clash of Clans all of a sudden. Okay, alright. This actually sounds a little more interesting than I thought, but I feel like it could be out of control, but you know what? If it's a terrible system, we'll just make fun of it. Would you like to play a mode where you cooperate with friends and clear a stage? I like that. I already talked about that earlier. Would you like to play a mode where the game could advance depending on how long you leave the app off? So let me get this straight. You're asking me if I want to play a game where you just leave your cell phone off. What? What is this even? I'm not sure. I mean, I guess it depends on how you implement it. Any other modes you like to see? Well, we already talked about those things. Let me think. I don't know. Maybe something with, damn it. I didn't expect this question to just suddenly get popped up, I guess. Yeah, how about this? Character training. Character training and development, like a story arc or something stupid, although they'll never implement something like that. For specific, god damn it, there we go, specific characters to raise, not specific characters, for older and I will put in the bias right now, like to raise their base stats in line with the new characters. Oh, we're not base stars, what the hell? Stats, there we go. Character training and development like a story arc for older release characters like Selena to raise their base stats in line with the new characters. There we go. Yeah, I like that. We'll go with that. Feel free to share any other thoughts on it. Chill out. With the banners and power creep. I understand that power creep is, a necessity to these games, but when you do it over and over again, and too quickly at the same time, bad things happen. You make me very upset, and, I don't really want to spend too much money if, I discover that you're just a money-hungry company. But, if you implement those fun ideas and actually develop on gameplay, develop more gameplay. Instead of focusing and I will gladly spend more money. Chill out, develop more gameplay instead of focusing on money, and I will gladly spend more money. Deal? See, look. There we go. Next. Alright. Oh, I have to go and talk about my gender. Oh, what could my gender be? Ooh, my age? I'm old, but I better not share this. I don't want to share my age. I'm an old man. I'm really embarrassed talking about my age. So I will just go with that. Fair and will participate this survey. Yay! Well, that's that. I have finished the survey. So with this, I hope you all learn a little bit about me and my thoughts of Fire Emblem Heroes, yada yada yada. Now look at this wonderful white screen, and I thank you all for watching. Until next time.